Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to Saidah YouTube channel. Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you guys have a great day and also everything runs well for you. So honestly, I made this video for completing my assignment from literature class, and I would like to explain a design about a lesson plan in teaching literature for 20 minutes. But before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Saidatul Nabila and people used to call me Bila. I'm a college student from English Language Education Department in UIN Sunan Ampel, Surabaya. So I think that's all. Let's jump to the explanation. Ding, 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 ding. So guys, before I give my further explanation, I want to show you about some kinds of activities that I will do in my class when I'm teaching literature. The first one is opening and giving a basic explanation to the students. The second one, a reading time and discussion. The third one is answer some question, and the last one is teacher clarification. The first activities is opening and giving a basic explanation to the student. It will take 4-5 minutes. So in the opening section, we are as a teacher should greeting the student. Then it will be better if we also check the energy of the class. If we feel that there's something wrong, less spirit from them, so we can give them a warm up in order to make their spirit up. After that, we can give a basic explanation related to the material at that day. Let's pretend that I will teach my student about a short story. So firstly, I will explain them about some feature in a short story. They are such as what is character, what is settings, what is plot, theme, and others. So those all explanation will help them in order to avoid any confusing while they are discussing with their friends. Activity is reading time and discussion. This activity will take time for 7 minutes. So in this section, the teacher will divide the student into some groups and then ask them to read a short story. In this case, I provide a short story under the title The Ant and the Grasshopper. For the text itself, I will provide it in the next slide. And the last is the teacher will ask them to discuss about that short story. So, based on my point of view, study together will make us getting a better understanding rather than we have an individual study. So, in this slide, I provide the text of the short story under the title The Ant and the Grasshopper. So, let's read together. One summer's day, a grasshopper was chirping, singing, and hopping about for fun. An ant passed by carrying an ear of corn back to his nest. "Why not come and chat with me?" said the grasshopper. "Instead of doing all of that work, I'm helping to store up food for the winter," said the ant. "And suggest you to do the same." "Why bother about winter?" said the grasshopper. "We have got plenty of food at that moment." The ant went on its way and continued its work. When the winter came, the grasshopper had no food to last all through the winter from his hard work in the summer. Then the grasshopper knew. Yeah, so that's all about the short story. Activity number 3 is answer some question. This activity will take time for 4 minutes. So in these activities, the students are required to answer some question from the teacher and then start discussion of call and response. So what the meaning of call and response? Basically, the teacher will call the student's name and then ask them about a question. So the students who have been called must respond and answer the question they asked by the teacher. Those all steps will ensure the student's knowledge about the material. In this slide, I provide some example of the question that the teacher will ask to the student. The first one is, what are the characters in the story? The second, what is the conflict about? And give some explanation. And the last is, what is the moral value that we get from the story? Something like that. Activities is teacher clarification. So these activities will take time for 4 minutes. In these activities, the teacher are required to give clarifying explanation related to the lesson in order to make the students understand well about the material, and also giving a homework to the student. So basically, this is the most important activities because we know that most of students understood about the material, but their understanding is not clear enough. So we are as the teacher, it will be better if we give them some clarification in order to give them the best understanding. And then doing homework is an effective way to make the material long-lasting in our brain. So yeah, I think that's all about my explanation. I hope this all explanation will help you guys to get more insight for lesson plan in teaching literature in your class. And yeah, thank you for your time and see you in the next video guys. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.